Another crappy gaming PC deal from eBay. This is £400. It has an i5 CPU, 16 gigs of RAM and a 1TB hard drive, a GT 710 graphics card and Windows 10. Sounds like a good deal, right? Well, maybe not. It looks like you get a monitor, keyboard and mouse. I'll just check that in a minute. Either way, it's a Core i5 2300. Not even at 2.8 GHz, 16GB DDR3 RAM, 1TB SATA hard drive, 2GB NVIDIA GeForce 710 graphics card, 19-inch refurbished TFT screen. Yeah, it doesn't sound so good now, does it? Case is CIT GeForce, which is like one of the cheapest cases you could get. USB, Wi-Fi, no USB 3 I wouldn't imagine. This is a second generation. See it right here. Make that a bit bigger. Second generation Core i5. That's from like what, 2011, 2012 maybe. And they're selling it runs at clock speed of 2.8 GHz, and it has, this thing comes with a GT 710. That's worse than the integrated graphics on the computer. They've just got that there so they can say, oh, it's got an NVIDIA graphics card, you know, it's all fancy and whatever. No, the 710 was a terrible graphics card, and the Intel HD graphics are probably just as good as it, which is, you know, well, I don't know if they were actually, because it's a second generation, so it's real early, so what, that Intel HD 2000? But yeah, it's still terrible. There's no way this thing is going to play Fortnite very well. I mean, maybe it will. Nah, I can't imagine it's going to. Not on a GT 710, like, it's one of the worst graphics cards ever made. Like, it would barely play like Grand Theft Auto 3. So yeah, it's used parts, used monitor, all thrown in a new case and sold for £400, which is ridiculous. Alright, you get 16 gigs of RAM, which isn't too bad, but you know, it's older RAM, it's an older processor, it's an old motherboard. This thing's, you know, from 2011. That's getting on a bit these days, you know? That's crazy. Absolute crazy. I mean, it does say here the motherboard is used, but most people should see that as a red flag and be like, why am I paying £400 for it? And they have sold 612 of them, more than 10 available. Computer Specialist UK. What other crap do they have available? Ooh, lovely, what's this? What do I get? I want 8 gigs of RAM, 4 gig, what the fuck? 2TB hard drive, let's go for that. 240, alright, graphics card. Oh, you do get an option on here, so it's a 1060. It's £634. You get a GTX 1060, an i5 4th generation, which isn't as bad as the last deal. I mean, this is way far better. You get for £634, it's about 234 more than the other system. Without exclude the used monitor, I mean, used 19-inch monitors you can pick up for about 20p these days. This is a far better deal, but it's still kind of a rip-off. But GTX 1060, it doesn't specify which one. Oh yeah, it does. Yep, it's a 6GB, so that at least, you know, adds some of the value. So this isn't that bad compared to the other system they have. Just shows how much of a rip-off that other one was. 15 negative feedbacks. What is that? PC was supposed to be 1TB, but only had 890. That's because the hard drive's formatted. Not working. Ultra-fast quad-core tower. Please stay away, missold items, fast gaming Dell tower. One of the feet was broke. At first glance looks like a bargain, but this has PCI Express X16 slot, is 2.0, yeah, because it's freaking 10 years old. That's the one with the i5. I can't view the product, but that looks like the one we just looked at, so it's 2.0 older. PCI Express 2.0 slot, which I'm not surprised. Sent faulty item, no, yep. Computer sent in damaged, condition replacement is damaged, condition as well. Received wrong PC. Still having problems with Windows installing this product. All files are corrupted, so the hard drive's probably knackered. Did not receive item. Yeah. This looks like a complete scam. What other junk has he got for sale? Let's have a look. all the same, like generic old computer. It's a Dell with a Core i3. It claims to be an ultra fast gaming computer. It's just the older. We had these in college. That's an i5. It says i3 on the listing though. What graphics card do you get? Oh, you get a GT 710. And they reckon then this, you know, as a gaming PC. Oh my god. It's not as much of a rip-off as the others, but these go for like £80 normally in good condition. You get the same old, I bet, with it's sort of used monitor. Power supply is pretty limited in these things, so you couldn't really do much in the way of upgrading. I'm not changing quite a few parts, and that justifies the point of budget. Fast Core 2 Duo gaming PC. Oh, things are getting good here. Look at the case, look at the case. Yeah, of course, look at the case. It's a pile of junk. The case is alright, I mean the rest of the computer's crap. Graphics card, on board or GT 710. Woohoo! Keyboard or mouse, so you don't even get the monitor with it from what I can tell. USB 2.0, 4 gigs of RAM, it's probably maxed out. Core 2 Duo processor. Well, it's DDR3, this is quite unusual for a Core 2 Duo, I'm not gonna lie, unbranded 19-inch monitor, refurbished monitor. Yeah, this really has about £20 worth of parts in it. If you ever see Random Gaming in HD's channel, you'll see how much these parts are worth. Absolutely nothing. They just stuck it in a case and up the price, basically. How much to sale? 4,860, sorry. Dell laptops, another crappy gaming PC. Yeah, that concludes the video on the junk this guy's selling. See you in the next video.